where horror lies.
Hey guys, Rob from Georgia here with you, VHS 82 apostrophe, right in the midst of my shelf by shelf revisiting of sorts. It suddenly occurred to me, I have never done an informational slash promotional type video for BodyBags, the group that I do most of my content with week to week to week, and have done it since when was it? November 14th, 2018, as actually when I put up my very first video for the Thing from Another World. Oh man, it is a long time ago. So I figured, why not just do a quick promotional video, more or less an informational video, but I guess it works to promote as well, right? To something that has been near and dear to my heart for a very, very long time, a number of years, actually. And so I just want to spend a few minutes and talk about BodyBags. Let's start at the history, man. I mean, BodyBags first came on the air in August 28th, 2013. That's like 8 years ago, right? The very first review went up very quickly thereafter. September 2nd, 2013, DJ Boy 3275 put up his review of Spider Baby. That is the first official BodyBags review ever, right? Spider Baby, which is pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure I would review that as well years later. To this point in the game, we are actually on week 450 right now, and there is well more than 2,500 original reviews, which are embedded, and I might as well throw this out there. I have created what I call the Essential BodyBags Archive via Letterboxd. Really, it is every single week, going all the way back to the very first week, every single review, every link to each review embedded in the Letterboxd archive. Very easy to use if you've never used Letterboxd before. You got these little sunglasses up on the right corner usually, and if you just hit that, there's your notes, and you'll see the links embedded all the way down through. It was not an easy experiment. It took some time. Did it a year or so ago, I think. And yeah, it took a good part of a month or so to actually log in every single movie via Letterboxd. And so that will be down in the notes. And so BodyBags, I mean, currently we do have an entire, the week is filled out. Right, we got on Monday, Glenn is our reviewer. On Tuesday, Jason is our reviewer. I'm your Wednesday evening host. My son actually has been for a few weeks, quite a few weeks now, actually, maybe a couple months already, anchoring down the Thursday review. Friday is Chris, and Saturday is Lonnie, and of course Sunday is James Cowx. And I do believe James Cowx is the oldest of us reviewers in terms of longevity on BodyBags. I've been here, man, well, I already told you, I've been here since 2018 in November, and actually was right, I had just had hip surgery. And it was the second time that I was asked if I would join. The first time I said no. We were right in the middle of getting ready for a big move, and it was just too much on my plate. But when I'm laid up, recovering from hip surgery, it was a little harder to say no. So I have been here ever since. I'll probably throw a few links down in the show notes. One to my own personal BodyBags list via Letterboxd, the Essential Archive, the BodyBags channel as well. The other thing I wanted to just take a couple minutes and mention, that not just the longevity of BodyBags, but its founders, which include Moods, of course, the 22 shots of Moods and Horror, right? Moods, Jeremy, Nest Ruler 22, JP, of course, Double Shot J, And then you've got, early on, you've got names like The Fright Chick, right? You've got Tattoo Dorman, Shock Extreme 1. You've got Clive Craven. And I'm going to put all of these names. It's not exhausted or exhaustive, whatever. It's not the complete list, but it is a good brunt of them. And I'm going to put each and every one of them as a tag, and I don't know what that'll do, if anything. But you've got both Andrew and Austin Schroyer, Outsider 365. You've got of course W Doubles. You got Retro Slasher, You and Your Horror Movies, which was Matt, of course, right? Derek D Bourget 86. Horror Macabre Crazy, 1993 Horror Freak Reviews. This is just naming a few of the highlighted people. Team Money 86, Carly 317, Corey's Crypt the Sinister One, Mikey Fish, Bronco Juggalo. That's late on. Of course, James Cowx I mentioned, and of course the current set of reviewers. But this is a rich history, man, and this channel has given birth to at least a couple podcasts. Right, the 22 Shots Moves of Horror, maybe the biggest one. So anyways, it's let me just I've had fun with it. It's allowed me it has allowed me the ability to build up my collection, mostly because I'm out of need, right? I don't have it, I need it. We're gonna do whether it's a movie from a particular year, or it's a label week or theme week, right? We're doing labels, whether it's MVDs coming up, but whether it's Scream Factory, Arrow, 88 Films, whatever it is. BodyBags has been really an education for me. I mean, I've learned about labels. I've dipped into labels. Some of them take up good pieces of my collection, be it Scream Factory, Arrow, 88. Of course, you got the big studio distribution companies, right? But it's allowed me the opportunity to, watch things I never would have watched before. It has allowed me to sink deep into what is now, I consider, one of my favorite, if not my favorite director of all time, Lucio Fulci. I've got a pretty big section of his filmography now in my collection. That wouldn't have been possible without BodyBags. It's allowed me just to build relationships with people I would have never built up relationships with. It's just allotted me an opportunity to experience some interesting and new things and people, movies, and one of many outgrowths of this, of course, is Glenn BDG Reviews, our Monday reviewer. Me and him, do this thing we call our black and white night commentaries. We're up to number 24 now. We're about to do our 24th one on Sunday for The Thing, wrapping up our John Carpenter's Apocalyptic trilogy. And so 24 commentaries already, and never thought in a million years, starting at number 1, that we would actually get to 24, and yet here we are, and moving well beyond. I'm sure I've been a part of a few of Glenn's podcasts with Will and the Bay of Blood going back, and got to guest on the 22 Shots once. Just offered me opportunities that I'm very appreciative of, very thankful for, and look forward to whatever lies ahead. I don't know, I think I'm getting close to 189 reviews on BodyBags so far, and I'm not sure how much. I'm not sure. It'll stop somewhere out there. I don't know where though. But right now we're just having a lot of fun, man. And I do play a semi-significant role here in terms of helping to just plan out month to month what our themes look like. Of course, everyone, really picks their own theme week, but in terms of figuring out what our label week is going to be, what year, just how it looks overall, I guess. But James Cowx, man, he has been maybe the biggest part of this thing, as far as since I've come into the picture. And it's been a little spotty here and there in terms of filling out the whole week. But we're fortunately at the moment we're riding a nice little wave of consistency that we have not had in a little bit of time, and that is a relief. Figure out how to phrase that. It does get bumpy from time to time, but I mean, 8 years now, 450 weeks. There's something about body bags. There's something about it that has allowed for longevity, which it's unique in the world of YouTube, especially these days when podcasts are such a fo- focus, right, of our attention. Um, YouTube, I mean, YouTube still plays a part, but I mean, I don't know. But anyways, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and wind this thing down. A little bit of history of body bags. It's been around for quite a while, and yeah, it's. I just wanted to spend a few minutes talking about it and what it's really meant to me personally, and it's been pretty cool. So the links and everything will be dropped down below. If you've never checked out Body Bags, check it out, sub, do all those wonderful things, drop comments. We feed off of that stuff. Absolutely love getting comments and yeah, all that good stuff. So anyways, I think I'm gonna drop it there. Body bags. It's been a pretty big part of my life for the last couple years. Pretty significant in terms of shaping my knowledge of horror and all that entails, right? And it's fun. It's been a blast. It's been a blast. So we'll leave it at there, man. We'll leave it at there. I got to get back to my shelf by shelf number 2 today. And I'm also thinking about maybe revisiting my Salute to Lucio Fulci, because I know my collection has grown. I'm thinking about putting something like that together as well. So as always, thank you for the support and all that you guys bring. There's no way I would have done this as long as I have if it wasn't for that. So very appreciative of it. As always, man, peace out. Go Bills.
This is not a dream. Not a dream.